Ooh, alright. Let's go. Right, so, as you can see, I'm dead right now. Because there are a lot of alliance here. For what seems like no reason. And they keep fucking ganking me. They ganked me a minute ago and I managed to kill one of them, but that was about it. That was about it. Like, there's actually so many fucking people. Someone's horde. Well, I need to just chill with these guys for a minute. Are we chasing some people? I think we might be chasing some people. Oh, we are. Oh, you dead, son? You dead, son? Fucking come up in my shit.
I need to get closer.
What? There's a big bunch from down there. I need to get some of my guildies on. They're all of them at the moment are on alliance. Being little bitches. Because I need to go that way to fucking quest and I can't. I literally can't even. Yo, what's up, Rory? Rory, where are you at in the story? Just got hordes to the island? Okay. You know, there was no need for this. There was no need for this. We were just chilling. We were having a good time. And now this guy comes out of nowhere. I mean, I need to kill more of these somewhere as well. Why are you all green and stuff? What do you mean? Cool. Wait, what do you mean green? Your character was tinted green for a bit. But at some point I'd recommend getting Phantom Bot, as I believe I can set it up for you as well. Just have basics as a better Nightbot. I'll look into it. I will look into it. But at the moment I don't really need it, being completely honest, simply because, hey ho, Nightbot is fine at the moment. And I don't really get, my viewers are more YouTube based than they are Twitch. When the Twitch count goes up, when the Twitch count goes up, then I'll start looking into stuff like that. these guys need to chill. Oh, I'm green here? Yeah, it's an ability of them. I just realized what you meant.
I need to target something first.
I'm hoping today I can completely finish this area and maybe another one. What's up, Adam? Oh shit, whoops. Oh, fuck me. Get out of my fucking face. Oh. I'm good, bud. I'm beyond soon. Just working from home for another hour or so. No worries. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I've been streaming for not even 6 minutes. I've been on this game for about 10 minutes and I've been killed 3 or 4 times. Come on, I've made this jump before. Come on. I've literally done this like 3 times. Just fucking jump. There we go. I have no idea how far behind I am. You are about 2 or 3 hours behind me. The thing is, for the longest time, I was literally I was reading every text. Every piece of text I came across, I was reading it. Oh, will you fuck off, you cunting cunt.
It's too far away. My mana is low. I need to get
Oh, now he runs away.
It's too far away.
Now he's not. Now he's all by himself. He runs away, little bitch. Don't let that bastard get away. No, no, no. We ain't letting him get away. That ain't happening. Fuck you.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh my god. Let me go. Let me go. Fun. Nope. Welcome to Zandalar. Congrats, Rory. And welcome to Zandalar. What I can do... Do I fuck up Stinkman first or not? When you get the choice, Rory, go to Vol'dun, and I will help you through Vol'dun. What am I supposed to be doing here? I have to destroy the black spires. Right, that's one of them. Sooner I get out of here, the better. Oh my god, could you chill? Like, can you actually chill though? Oh, you cancerous. Oh, man. Man. I actually, like, this is why the Alliance are actually bad people. Like, honestly, this is why. Playing on, if I play on the Alliance, Horde hardly ever attacks me. Ever. Whenever I play Horde, Alliance are always just fucking trying to kill people. Come on. Come on. What? You made it! You fucking made the jump! Rage! Rage! $120, like I can't respawn here. It will just kill me. He will insta-kill me.
I need to get closer.
No, 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 oh my god. Well, I'm gonna pop this. No, let me. Like, why? Why? Why though? You scumbaggy piece of shit. Why? I just wanna do this. I don't even know where this guy's actually attacking me from. There he is. No, 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 no. Don't run away from me now. Don't run away from me now. That ain't how this works. That is not how this works.
I need to get closer.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I fucking hate people. I got it.
Not enough.
Yeah, let's see you follow me down here, Warlock. Baldwin, right? Yeah. So you might get more viewers, so don't worry. They're only on Discord, so late advertisements. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I was like, ah, buddy. Yeah, if they allow advertisements, then great. Thank you, buddy. Nisha is cool.
Need something? Remember, everything has.
Hey Nero, how you doing, bud? You know what? I'm just gonna come down this way. I'm gonna do whatever needs to be done here. Go 3 out of 10. Just been reading Pun Pun. Oh, Pun Pun. What's that? What is the Pun Pun? Oh, a Russian. He'll help me.
I can't loot that.
You guys.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that can be a lot. That can be like 4. It's a story of a child cartoon bird growing up while dealing with dark, depressing things. Oh shit. So kind of like BoJack Horseman, except he's already grown up. But it's like animals dealing with depressed shit that humans would normally deal with.
I don't have a target.
I think I know what first major paid for stream enhancement should be. You need a green screen. Could do, could do. The fuck? Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, I was like, I can't invite you, and I don't know why. Also,
I need a target.
there we go. How many more snakes? Hey, what is the aggro range on these fucking things?
I can't use that item.
Only EMC's family's cartoon birds. Everyone else is normal human being. Interesting. Rory, in a minute, I'll drag you into the Discord that I'm in. So Rory, if you join General 3 right now, or General 1, there we go. There we go. Hola.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah,
I'm just killing snake people.
Yeah, get used to that.
fine. I don't like snakes that much, so no guilt.
It's not ready yet.
Oh, I can finally get better gear. Life is good.
To be fair, you could have got better gear beforehand as well.
Yeah, best effort. Fang caller Strucker. This sounds important.
I need to target something first.
Oh, by the way, I will say, because of starting late, we are... Well, I had to go off anyway, because I was playing this game till like 5 this morning. But, we are basically now uninvaded. There are a lot of alliance everywhere.
Oh. I mean, it's fine. Totally fine. Nish's plans.
Also, the main character sees God, who gives him various life advice, like you can't get hurt by others if you kill them first. It's a very good piece of advice. I follow that rule. Yeah.
What did you bring me?
It's hurt before you can be hurt. It's pretty sure that's like the sociopath mantra.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. There's a treasure chest nearby.
Hey there.
Oh, fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. How you doing?
I'm
I
good.
need to target something first.
I have an odd question for you.
Yeah?
How the hell did you download Fate?
What fit?
Fate Grand Order.
Okay. Let me quickly. There is an app.
I thought I might as well join in the one thing that everyone on the Discord plays.
There's an app called Qoo. Yeah, it's Qoo app. It's one word. You download that, but you have to go to their website to download it. It's not on the App Store. So yeah, you have to download that on your phone. Sorry?
So QOO and then the app. Oh, app.
Yeah.
I see it. I thought you said app, and I was like, what?
I'm currently riding a wagon that has explosive potions.
Best kind of wagon.
Yeah. Oh look, you know the did I tell you about I ordered some new sunglasses. For they're like ultimate Percy sunglasses.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they look pretty cool. I
Well,
look
have
like a
got
complete
route my
douchebag.
cost?
Sorry?
Have I got a router?
No, I don't think so.
Alright. I think it's except outside devices, so yeah.
I just downloaded the APK and just ran it and it was fine.
I don't have a
Oh,
target.
okay, I must support them then. Cool. If you're supporting this friend is not like.
I have chalk sacks.
I hate having a newish phone for this sense.
Oh, what phone do you have?
Well, I used to have a Samsung S5, S6,
Right.
but it got to a point where the battery just couldn't hold a charge properly,
you
so
come to
I've now
trade?
gone up to a Samsung A6.
Okay. It's just as long... it's because if you had an iPhone, I could not help you. I have no idea what to do on an iPhone.
Oh, I refuse to have iPhones and stuff,
Yeah.
mainly because my ex-girlfriend put me off them.
Fair.
No, the company put me off them.
Take care of yourself. No one
I
else
know,
will.
do you want to know why my ex-girlfriend put me off them? She would moan to me about not having much money and then buy
Surviving
all the new
means being
Apple stuff.
resourceful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know a lot of people like that.
Plus, Samsungs are fucking awesome.
Samsung.
The thing is, Apple technology is really good. It's just expensive. It's inexcusably expensive. No, Samsung's good, but Apple products, the actual product is redonky donk.
I
Where are
don't know
you?
if I don't know if I got the picture up on it, but I got bought a Fossil Q watch for my birthday.
Mm.
And it's weird because it looks like a standard, like leather-bound, like nice, normal watch. It's a smartwatch.
I'm out of
I
range.
can control the
I
phone
need to target
from the
something
buttons on the
first.
side. It also gives me vibrations when you chat to me. It looks
Yeah.
fancy. And
They're
watch.
the companion watches. I love those things. I love companion
Who's with
watches.
you, Bear? At the moment, we have Endergrim and Dopey Fuzzball. They're currently in.
When you use my gamer tag when you say it to someone else, but you say my name constantly in stream.
Yeah, well, if I say Rory, they're like, what the fuck is Rory?
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
I'm
mind me,
not anime
guys, just,
famous.
push through.
I need to find somewhere to mute Twitch but still be able to watch it, which is really annoying. Need to mute it.
Yeah, it has a mute thing.
Where?
Twitch has a mute button. You know that, right?
No. I'm on my phone.
Oh, on your phone? Yeah, you go on to settings, video only.
I've got chat only, audio only.
Oh, different phones then.
Yeah.
Okay. Different apps. Wait, have you got Twitch Gaming or just Twitch?
Just Twitch.
Okay, I have no idea how to help you. I'm sorry.
I don't have a PC anymore at the moment.
Oh no. Throw it out the window.
No, it's a long story, but yeah, I just
That's
don't want to.
Steady, bro. I'm killing bugs and they're really high.
Long ago,
Oh.
Mithrax the
Oh, big
Unraveler
bugs.
descended upon our lands. He
Sorry, one sec.
slaughtered all in his path, troll and Sethrak alike. Our Loa sacrificed herself to save us from that monstrosity.
Oh, so the Steg people created a Loa as well.
Down, but not before it was able to destroy the disc at the heart of Atulaman.
That's not
After
what I want.
witnessing his destruction firsthand, we knew that something must be done to prevent anyone from raising
That's not what I want,
Mithrax
is it?
again. Although immensely powerful, Solthis could not create the barrier alone. Korthek and I lent him our aid,
I've seen that
and
before.
together we sealed Mithrax within the Great Pyramid. As the sands continued to spread, Korthek grew hungry for war. He plotted to unearth the Githrax and use him as a weapon to conquer the continent.
A weapon? This must be what Jabba Z is after. A Cathrax.
We need to warn that princess.
So much lore? Yeah.
Korthek raised an army of like-minded Sethrak, and they began to slaughter those who opposed them. Sothis was the first to fall, but not before safeguarding his key. Those of us still loyal to Sethralis were forced out of our home and into hiding. We have been fighting the Fateless ever since.
That awkward moment you leave a cutscene and you're
Thank
surrounded
you,
by
YouTube.
fucking alliance.
Are you here to help?
I can now do picture-in-picture on
We will never give up.
Can I help?
Korthek has gone too far. I must deal with this
Yeah, saying that.
personally. Protect the keys while I am away.
We will defend your people as our own.
Meet me at Waljean's
Okay,
Fall
I was
as
about
soon
to
as
type
you
in
can,
fate slash
champion.
grand order. Trending
We
keywords.
shall
Fate
sneak
slash
into
grand order.
Korthek's fortress together.
This is why I hate scumbags. This is why I hate scumbags.
That's simplified Chinese.
I need to get closer.
Oh, this guy's almost dead. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, one of them's gone. I'm sick at this game.
The language came down to the English translation. Oh wait, I found it.
Fucking come back here, bitch.
How's the PvP going?
I just got ganked by like a group of 5 and I still managed to kill one.
Nice. Russian?
No. That being said, after I stopped streaming, after getting like ganked by the Russians. Wait, was I streaming then? I can't remember. But yeah, after getting ganked by the Russians, I basically like started watching some streams, and I found the streamer that was fucking ganking me. And it was an English speaking guy. Like I think he must have been like American or something. But he just had a bunch of Russians in his guild.
Oh, okay.
Come
So,
on.
could just let him know, just like, hey, you suck.
Hey, you're a cunt.
Well, I don't get that far.
For being English. Alright, let's see how good/terrible fate is. And that's how you piss off a lot of people in one sentence.
The strongest Russian forces, yeah. The strongest Russian forces are the American Russian forces.
Let's stop the stream. We did stop the stream.
Wait, what?
No, it's not on your end, my end. Fate decided it was going to pause your stream. Because where I'm on my phone, I watch your stream on picture-in-picture and stuff else on the front screen.
The sands will swallow you.
Swear to God, don't even.
Don't look.
Just don't even.
All for general pieces. Solid. Hardcore wow.
If I get through this entire fight without being interrupted, I will be severely surprised. We might be able to finish this fight without being interrupted. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hui. Hui.
I think your delay isn't that bad actually either.
The delay is I put it so it's very minimalistic.
Yeah, I feel like I could shift like everyone over from YouTube to Discord if I just mentioned that I can set up Phantom Bot to have 8 balls. Because for some reason everyone on the Discord loves 8 balls.
Alright, where is this guy? That was in the ground. Interesting. Rory, I'm just gonna hand in this quest that I've got, and then I'll try and find you, and I'll try and help you out. And he's gone offline.
You say he's gone offline?
Yeah, he's gone off and well.
Oh, it's not a swamp.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
real.
Guess I'll go hand in all these quests. Not hand in, complete these quests. I know what I mean, shut up. Okay, I'm glad that's what I had to do. That's one. Do I have to kill these guys? Yeah, I do.
It's too far away.
Y'all motherfuckers gon' die today.
I need a target. I don't have a
I don't
target.
know how I got from the... I don't know.
Sorry, what?
I'm playing Picross on my Switch whilst I'm waiting for the page to load. It's mean because I can't be asked to open back up my fractions at all.
Oh.
I'm currently doing there's an achievement called the Token Experience. You've got to play on the hardest difficulty,
Yeah.
which that game is black.
Yeah, I know, I've seen it.
I need to get closer.
Get some more off this guy. One more. Fuck. That's one. Let's go kill Mr. Bossman.
It's too far away.
Fake Grand Order.
Now here's the question: with Fate Grand Order, do you want to watch? Do you want to be like listen to the story, or do you just want to play the game?
I have no fucking clue.
Because if you want to just play the game, you'd probably be better off getting the Japanese version, simply because it's 2 years ahead.
Fair enough.
I'm out of range. I need to target
You're
something
dead.
first.
Sorry, this might make a bit of noise.
Hey, could you mute your mic, please? But if you're gonna be playing, because I can hear you things through your mic. One more. What is this?
No one deserves this fate.
We need one fucking more. Why can I not find one more? Where should there be one right, like, here?
Yo,
Let's send this in, shall we?
be good.
There he is. There it is.
Time is money, friend.
Whew. I have to get up there, get up here through here. Let's go.
Well, spit it out. Time is money, friend.
What?
Oh, so these cards are like special moves, okay.
What is happening? Ooh! Whee!
Overkill much. 52,000 damage.
Oh, don't even. Like, the damage that late game, like, I've saw people do damage of like 5 mil.
Reminds me, a mod came out for Slay the Spire, which makes endless mode quite interesting.
Yeah.
So rather than going straight into endless mode, when you're in a standard game, there's special versions of elites that after you complete the first floor, there's like a weird kind of glitched out elite symbol. If you fight the enemy in there, it turns it into infinite mode.
Right.
Which I don't know going to be. If I can actually change gender. I'm gonna be a girl, why not?
Hurry back.
Well, half AP training grinds for a week starting tomorrow? I'll be sure to jump on that. I will be sure to jump on that.
So after you complete the last boss, then it will actually go into endless mode. But to go alongside
Yeah.
that, you have quests, which can be like find a specific item, obtain a specific item, kill X amount of stuff, flawless a boss, one turn killing a elite. One of them's even die.
I can do that one pretty easy.
Yeah, but that one it heals you once you do it. But all of them they grant you silver. So after you defeat the third boss, you get reset to the bottom, and you get to use that silver to get a perk, which is pretty awesome. And that it's like to start off with, it's like there's three ones. You have a defensive one, an offensive one, and then like a utility.
Yeah.
It's defensive, you start the game with 2 dexterity. Offensive, you start with 2 strength. And the utility is at the start of combat, draw 2 cards, and then like they slowly scale up. And like the YouTuber I was watching play it recently, his run went on for 2 hours. He probably looped about 7 times. He was dealing. There's a card that's added in Replay the Spire, which I can't remember the name of it, but basically it's by standard, it's deal 3 damage to all enemies. But the additional stuff is, this card is affected by strength 8 times, remove all your strength.
What you need.
So it was just keep limit breaking. So he started had enough relics that he was starting with 10 strength when he went into combat. Kept duplicating it until it went to 999, and then played that, which just wiped out everything with about 1,000,000 damage.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, if you know how to play, fucking hell. Yes. I am endogram and I'm female, because why not?
Hello, man.
Well, I don't know if I said, but I found the Tokyo Ghoul game on mobile, which is interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I've been tempted to have a look at it myself, but I'm scared it's going to be so bad.
Okay, it's actually pretty decent. My only issue with it, apart from the fact that it's kind of cool, it's got little snippets of the anime, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it's got the, you can get the English voice actors for it, which is kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
My only issue with it is that it doesn't do the first scene properly. So the first fight is against, I can't remember her name, but the ghoul makes Thingy into a ghoul.
Oh, Riza.
Yeah, Rize. You fight her as the guy that became a ghoul. It's like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that's not going to work out well for anyone.
But it makes sense if it was like a dream sequence, but it's not. It's like, it would have made more sense if it was, you had like the little scene beforehand.
It's like BBS, but not as good.
In the alleyway is the first one.
Yeah.
And you weren't playing as the main character, you were playing as the girl who lives.
You were playing as, so sorry?
His love interest.
Oh, Toko.
Yeah. I haven't watched it for a while, I can't remember their names.
No worries. Yeah, I'm a big Tokyo Ghoul fan, so I remember everyone.
But one thing you will like is that the first, so it has got a gacha system in it where you get your different allies. The first ally you get is Toko. Guaranteed everything. I have a shield. What is this?
I've been told that Tokyo Ghoul one is, I could be wrong, like I said, I haven't played it, but when I looked at reviews for it, it said that it was kind of broken.
I have a shield. It's actually a weapon.
Sorry?
I'm in Fate at the moment. I'm in Fate at the moment. The character I got given has a shield.
Oh.
Thing.
Yeah, Mesh. Guys, I'm not the noob now. We have someone else that's newer than me. I'm not the noob.
It's like I had, what was it? I don't know if I've ever been on Voice of You and spoken about some of the, like, not quite fandom-y stuff I do, but like the more literature side of stuff. It's like I make characters for bits and pieces. And
yeah.
Characters I've made for, I think it was, yeah, for Ruby. Second battle. His weapons were basically small-ish shields on his as gauntlets. Well, not quite gauntlets, but basically they rested on his arms, so he could guard with that. They would fold over his arms and become massive fists, or they can unfold and become a pretty large shield you can hold up in front of him. So basically, he is the defender.
Huh, that's pretty cool. See, if I were to put myself in that kind of world, I would literally just kind of want a mixture between Crow's weapon and Ruby's weapon, and I would be content. Like, that's all I'd really want. Or some sort of whip, because like I can imagine a mechanical whip being pretty fucking dope.
The weapon for, what was her name?
Damage with 2% maximum health. Or I could get avoidance on this as well.
That
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
was Raz. One of my characters called Raz Emberry, because I was not very inventive with that name at the time.
Fair.
She has whip swords. Twin whip swords.
Yeah, see that's like I can't remember who it is, but there's a character in do you know Star Wars at all? Like the books and that?
Not read much of the books, but I can probably get the gist of what you want.
Basically, there's a character in one of the books. It's a trilogy about a character called Bane, Darth Bane, and there's a woman in it that has two whips, two lightsaber whips, but they were so fucking cool, and that's kind of what inspired my fucking love for whip weapons. And like they're just great.
I just love insane weapons.
Just get a sword that's also a whip.
Like I got
True.
one of my characters.
I think you can get that in Tokyo Ghoul.
What was his name? Was that original Wrath? No, that wasn't original. Igneous. Which, interestingly enough, he had nothing to do with fire, but it's just because that was very quick. His family was in the military for Iron Man. Like his whole family was, and he was like, no, you have to be in the military. I'm not going to be a huntsman. And this guy was built as a monster, like stupidly strong. And like his semblance is if he's. Have you? This is going to sound really strange. Have you ever watched Ben 10?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have. I'm on push to talk, so if there's a bit of pause between, that's why. I forgot to push the button.
So, you know, Kevin 11, his power, basically, if he touches material, it becomes material.
I think so, yeah.
That's his, but of course he's got to have a bit more concentration with it. He used that, alongside just the fact he's stupidly strong, to rip the top of a tank off, which he then converted into his weapon. So, he wields by his side the top of a tank.
Have you ever seen any Fit series?
No. I need to, they're all on my Funimation.
There's a guy called Lancelot in it, and he's a berserker. And his big power-up, basically, his Noble Phantasm, is that whatever he touches, whatever weapon he has, becomes his Noble Phantasm. And that's exactly what your guides reminded me of there, where he just kind of, whatever he touches, he basically can get that material, was it?
Yeah, it becomes the material. So his body structure becomes the material.
Yeah, and that's really reminded me of that. It's pretty cool. It would be a really cool power. What's up, Hatter? How you doing, bud? Can't beat Passion Lip with your giant claws. True.
I can't guess to come out of fate to look at them all. As my character, who has gone through several iterations, I think I've got two of them. I've got Rim and I've got Lem. Rim was technically a shadow elf in the sense.
Yeah.
In the fact that his semblance was basically fade into the shadows. What was his weapon? Oh, his weapon was literally just simply two-bladed revolvers. Because he was more of an assassin character. Then we had... What else was it? The original Wrath, who, interesting enough, has just been converted into... Well, his name's been used in something else. Which is... He's a pyromaniac, but his semblance is kind of weird for a pyromaniac.
How the fuck do I get up here?
And I kind of love it. So he can become invisible, but he can also touch something, and that can become invisible until he decides to come back. Just like, oh, there's a table there. You can't see it anymore.
That reminds. Have you ever? Again, comparison. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
No, I haven't. I need to. There's so many animes I need to watch.
Oh, don't worry. I'm right there with you. There's so many I need to watch. Like, so many. And, like, I got 5 added to that list yesterday when I was doing my reactions. But, oh, bear with me. I'm gonna fight.
That's fine. Ooh, I got Dragon King.
By the way, so any mods in the chat, if you want to just join the channel that we're in at the moment on the Discord and just have a chat, completely fine to do that. Completely fine to do that. There we go. Yeah, so in a Hunter x Hunter, there was a I can't remember the guy's name, but there's a chameleon type guy, and he has kind of the same power where if he holds his breath, he can go. It's not just invisible. He literally kind of erases himself from people's senses, and whatever he touches he can also do that too. And like it's the same kind of thing, and it's a pretty cool power. It's a pretty cool power.
But what the funny thing is it's this guy, and then he's got himself a flamethrower. So it's just like, where's this fire coming from? And how do I stop it?
Yeah, I could just imagine he'd be great at smuggling though.
Yeah. And then the character that I've got at the moment is Led Varkadin, one of my favourite last names I've met upon. Interesting enough, he's got Igneous's semblance, but it's a better version. He can shift his... So after he's gained a material, he can basically form his arms and any sort of limbs into weapons. So he's got himself just twin pistols, just so he's got a little bit of range, but he tends to be a very up close and personal.
Yeah.
Right, party setup.
I hold my breath when I get the tea. Hi, Quinn. The invisible power reminds me of the weaker version of the beast who rebels against heaven's ability in Rise of Asian. Man, you have no idea how... Oh. You have no idea, Buster.
I did a small series that
how tempted I... Well, not tempted.
So
I am going to read it.
Glen.
But I'm super close to reading it. Sorry, do I know what?
Mountain Glen.
Not that I'm aware
Ruby.
of. Oh.
You know...
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
where they went... The abandoned place. So, me and a few others on one of the Reddit groups I was on came together and thought of... This was kind of like after the breach, where the Grim got into the town. Clansmen came in and made a small settlement. Not clansmen, kind of turned like the upper parts of Mountain Glen to like a floating-ish city.
Right.
It's full of criminals, scum, runaways, all sorts. Select my support. Penguin.
Don't die out there.
There we go. And there was a team of 4 that I set up, and they're all racers. So alongside their... Yeah, alongside their weapons and semblances and stuff, which I don't think actually got round to doing their semblances, they have custom vehicles.
Right.
Ready. So,
It's too far away.
hopefully they come up on my credit. Ooh, what was that?
I need to get closer.
Yeah.
I need a target.
Let me throw my shit at you. There we go. Just rock one, but it's fine.
Team Scarlet, no.
I'm out of range.
Come here. Latest arcs has been giving a lot of more screen time to the character who considers himself a hero of justice.
Team checkered flag.
Yeah. It's, as soon as I finish the
So
manga I'm
you
reading
have,
now, I will be
Celeste
moving
Haderach,
immediately onto
who
that.
has, she prefers to be called Nos. Her vehicle is a heavily modified rally car built for street racing.
Oh.
And then, I did put some of this stuff in it. Her weapon is large fist gauntlets, similar to, do you know who Vi is from League of Legends?
Vaguely. Very, very vaguely.
One with the
I know
huge
the design, yeah.
Yeah.
The dunes have everything we
And then, if she basically punches her fists together, they connect, she can pull her hands out of the fists, and a bar comes out and she's got a massive warhammer. And then her semblance is extremely high dexterity.
Oh.
Then we have Kiwi Al Ignis, and I love Kiwi because it's just the name. Preferred name Hotshot or Kiwi. Interesting enough, she's a faunus cat, but she's like a tabby.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got a vintage hearse converted into a hot rod, and she dual wields flamethrowers.
The fuck was that over there? Dual
and there's
flamethrowers, did you say?
Dual wields flamethrowers, and she's the youngest out of the group. She's the shortest. She's wearing like a little green hoodie, and she's just like, burn.
For those of us who don't know what's going on,
and there's
please just
Rustica J
talk.
Scrap. She's got
He's one of the mods.
Heavily modified dune buggy that's styled similar to like Mad Max vehicles.
Yeah.
Her weapon is a revolver-styled shotgun, which
Revolver-style shotgun.
yes,
Interesting.
kind of like revolver barrel, and each rather than having one single bullet per like rotation, it's got 3 that fires slug rounds.
Huh. Fair enough. Like an elephant gun.
Basically. And it can convert into a Bowie knife and a mace, if she needs it. But
I
this
mean,
is
if it didn't, that would be ridiculous.
this is what gets ridiculous. Semblance, Scrapper. Able to manipulate scrap and metal objects to upgrade the user's weapons and armor.
Wait, say that again?
Able to manipulate scrap and metal objects to upgrade the user's weapons and armor. So, say she's wearing a very basic armor. There's a big enemy that turns up. She can basically turn her entire vehicle into armor for herself. Oh,
Fair
gun's
enough.
not big enough? You can upgrade it on the battlefield.
I need to target something first.
And then, my favourite out of the group, Fuchsia M Motor. I didn't really put the name very well for that one. Vehicle, heavily modified military armor truck with a mounted weapon connector, allowing her to basically put a weapon on there as a turret. Her weapon, an anti-tank rifle with dust-enhanced bullets. And then she can, if she grabs the barrel of the gun and kind of like shanks it forwards, it folds over her arm and becomes a blade gauntlet. And then she's not quite bipolar, more like she's got a day and night cycle. So whilst in sunlight and lit areas, the user gains a boost in strength and agility. Whilst in moonlight or darkness, she gains a boost to defense and stealth.
So she's a walking stealthy tank.
Yeah, she is literally just, I am the stealth. I am sniper. Oh, that's what I called it. The Anarchy was the town.
Okay.
I never finished that. I had a team called Cotton Candy, which was just made up of completely insane people. Ah, there's the list.
What is this? What do I need to do over here?
Yeah, it was Razenberry that had it. Cool.
And where is it? Is it on top? Oh no, there it
Oh,
is.
that was one of my favourites. Amber B. Kaloon. She's human, but wants to be a bear fauna. And her weapon is 5-bladed claw gauntlets, which could be empowered with dust.
So she wants to be a faunus.
She wants to be a faunus.
She a furry.
Basically. Like, she has little bear ears and little bear tail.
She
But
full on
she's
furry.
I didn't really dive into that far. She was part of Team Azure, which... she was the leader of it, which is kind of cool. Then her teammate, well, the next one in it is Zafri Z Zainhelt. I wanted to just do triple Z because I found Zafri as an actual colour. And he has a cane, a cane that turns into a revolver and sword, which is kind of nice. I didn't really delve into his semblance. I don't think I could work out what their semblances could be.
Two more.
Then they had Rye T Malahine, which there's the colour of rhythm, which is actually, I think it's like a light grey.
Yeah.
Her weapon is a semblance enhancement suit, which doesn't make straight up sense until I explain her semblance. She can control the wind, and she can solidify air into weapons.
Could she not do that inside people and insta-kill them?
If she wanted to.
She OP, fam.
I know she's OP.
Currently I DM a D&D game, and like I've basically tried to make it more epic in the sense, so like it has a lot of influences from anime games, that kind of thing. And I actually, can I talk to this guy yet? Yeah, and I actually got to the point where I made a guy, well I made 3 people called the Omegas, and when you start the game you start off as a bear. You complete the tower, you then become an alpha. And Omegas are people that are insanely powerful to the point where like no one else can even touch them. So I made three Omegas. One of them was Kirin, and she is literally lightning user. She is super quick. She is fast enough that she becomes near enough lightning, and she uses lightning magics. And I have what's his name, Freitas, also known as the Freight Train. He is basically like your typical jock, except he's a really good guy, and he's trying to stop discrimination and that against betas and alphas and stuff like that. And he's actually called the Nuclear Pacifist because he doesn't like to fight. No, sorry, that's Kirin. Kirin's the Nuclear Pacifist. She doesn't like to fight, but when she dies, she will literally leave no survivors. And then there's a third, and he has, I can't remember his name for the life of me. He's basically got like 5 orbs, and the orbs are how you cast magic in this campaign. Normally you can only have 1, he has like 5 or 6. And he is literally, he works with the underground organizations to basically take over the tower. And he's like your bad guy. But like when you were talking about characters, that's just really what it reminded me of. It's like when you create a D&D character and you're just like, okay, this is what they're going to do, this is their backstory, and you get into it. And actually it's quite fun creating those characters.
I found the character that has the like twin riot shield gauntlet things. His name is Lynch Embray, but Ray spelled R-H-A-Y. And he's a faunus, but he's an interesting faunus. He's a pangolin, if you know what that is.
I have no idea what that is.
So,
who else wants to find out if we can get one of these?
So you know how an armadillo is a mammal, but it's got like a shell?
Yeah.
Imagine a flatter sort of creature, but rather than having a full shell, it's got like plated chainmail all over its back.
Huh.
That's basically
plated
what he had.
chainmail.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so he's got natural armor all over his back and arms. And then his semblance is botanokinesis. The user can create, shape, and manipulate plants, including wood, vines, plants, moss, and parts of plants, such as leaves, seeds, fruits, and flowers. The user can cause plants to grow, move/attack, and even
He's
rise
from
from
the
the
Sentry
soil
clan.
and walk in speech marks. And mutate plants, rearranging the DNA structure and revive withered and dead plants. Basically, he is uber tank with a little bit of poison ivy thrown in.
Oh.
And like his
It's too far.
I was wondering what the
his
fuck
like
I saw
personality
this
when it comes
guys.
to stuff is like, say someone's coming to attack his allies, he will literally strike his arm out and there'll be trees that will literally just grow in front of him.
Yeah.
So you're not touching my allies, basically.
Oh, we gotta kill him.
But he works quite well with his other teammate, which is Yorobi G. I'll never say his last name. Yorobi G. Hayalu, which is Hilalu. This is part of a team where all of them are faunus. They were called Team Feral.
Like druids.
Yeah. He is a chimpanzee. His hands and arms. Yeah, so his legs are like, you know how chimps kind of have sort of like hand sort of feet, and they can kind of use their legs as additional arms in a sense.
Yeah.
Oh, he has. His weapon is a bow staff that can split into a bow staff that has retractable blades. These can split into twin tonfas that have retractable blades, or twin short sword staffs, which are actually called Srad staff. It's basically, imagine a dagger but with a quite a long handle.
Kind of like a I get what you mean.
Yeah. And then his semblance is unrestricted movement. The user can fluidly move around in any environment or conditions, allowing feats such as kicking off of any surface, any and all surfaces, including intangible. What's that on there? And ever-changing surfaces. They can move with complete ease on land, air, water, or anything else. But best to put it, it could be raining, and he could jump up and kick off of a raindrop to launch himself off.
Huh.
And he is literally, I am ninja. Fuck
I
off.
need to get closer. I can't attack that.
Yeah, and I put him like a monk style, which is kind of cool.
There's a character who formerly used to be an ice cream truck
sorting
driver.
out this team.
What? There's a character. Where's the character
There's
who
like,
used to be?
Then there's Apri T. Cophius,
We need that character.
who is a faunus of a chameleon, so she can change the. She has a pigment in her skin that allows her to change colour to her surroundings. It's not quite invisibility; it's just more colour change.
Yeah, like Ilya from the series.
Yeah. And something quite cool I put in there is that it's also affected by her emotions. If she becomes nervous or scared, her pigment will change. Her class is a mimic. So weapon, Just Generation Gauntlets, makes weapons out of dust that's connected to the same sensor of their semblance, allowing her to also copy the weapons. Also copy weapons via touching them, but not only their melee form. This will make sense in a
I
moment.
need to target something.
Semblance Mimic. The user can use other people's semblances that herself after touching them. Touching someone else changes it to theirs. So she can technically duplicate someone's semblance.
Kind of like how
Kind of.
Velvet's semblance is to copy others'
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, it's just that she's more copies. copies the actual physical semblances, not just the weapons. And then what was their... Oh, and then their leader was Fern S. Sabarok, who also has the twin 5-bladed Dustclaws. Who is a panther. And her semblance is pure instincts, so literally her senses are fucking on point.
Her semblance is on point.
No, her semblance is... So she's got literally perfect senses.
Oh, okay.
At the moment I'm working on something else, which is...
I'm on point.
Funny enough, if I wrote enough into it, it could become its own, like, animated series.
Yeah.
Which is the chess project. At the moment I'm actually playing one of the chess project members in an RP I'm in. And he's not the most fucked up one, but he's fucked up anyway.
Okay.
So the chess project was...
Hello, man. Don't trust
It's an underground organisation
no
that...
one deserves defeat.
So, first a quick rundown of the universe that the chess project is in.
Oh, cool.
Mythical creatures do exist. They are a bit more rarer, but they do tend to be... you could go into town and you could actually walk up to an ogre.
Right.
And they'll be pretty chill. They're pretty decent people. But some of the more rarer beings, like when you come to like special rarities of mermaids and other bits and pieces and stuff, they are very rare beings. Especially dragons. Dragons are really rare. And this is a very modern world still. So you've got guns, you've got all sorts. Kind of fairy tale-ish in the sense that it's modern, but it's got magic and stuff.
Yeah.
And what Chess Project did is they went and found various... how the character I'm playing, which is his name is Rab, that's why I said the name got transferred over. How he got picked up was the village he lived in was attacked by the original version of chess, because where his village was is where their facility was going.
Maybe.
So
right.
they literally killed everyone. And especially fucked up, they killed his mother and father in front of him, to a point where their blood splashed on his face.
This is definitely the backstory for D&D characters.
Definition for D&D characters and for a fucked up anime.
Yeah, like this is definitely a protagonist. Parents died in front of you. You're pretty fucked up because of it. And you want revenge / or want to live in peace. That's it.
Wait till I delve into his powers. That's what gets fucked up about him, is his powers.
He controls blood.
Even more than that.
He controls his parents' corpses.
You're more close with blood. He has manipulation over blood, bone, flesh, and organs. Alongside that, if there's something dead that's recently died near him, he can absorb that into himself and gain extra bones, organs, additional limbs if he wants them. Like at the moment, he's currently got 4 arms. But yeah, basically, the chess project they got. I'm trying to remember what the numbers now. It was. There are 6 people that they put their hand on, 1 for each type of chess piece.
Right.
And they were normal humans, or they had humans that were like they were half something or something along those lines. They were injected with various rare, like rare mythical beings or magical creature DNA. Wrath was injected with homunculi, flesh golem, and necromancer.
I need more mana. I'm out of it.
And that's why he's ended up what he is.
Right.
But he got taken there when he was 8. He's currently now 21. He escaped when he was 21. But it was about 3 years into it, because so after they infected him, they noticed that initiating pain would cause his abilities to flare up originally.
Yeah.
So of course they kept torturing him and torturing him and torturing him, till a point that he no longer feels pain, but he enjoys it.
Oh.
And he enjoys inflicting pain on others. And like one of his most messed up things he does, say there's someone that they're trying to get information out of,
Yeah.
or he will make 2 incisions, and like, basically he'd make his fingers into bones and make 2 holes in their back. Then from his hand, his nerves will come out of his fingers and attach themselves to theirs. He will then start breaking his own bones, because he can regenerate. But they're going to feel all of it breaking. And then constantly being fixed, broken, fixed, broken, fixed, broken.
So it's kind of like Taneki.
Kind of. He's a bit messed up. Then he's the Rook in this, and he's the only one that escapes. And the way he escaped was kind of cool. And annoyingly, it keeps pissing me off about one of the people I'm playing with at the moment. I'm RPing with at the moment, because I've said to them about 4 times, he is not actually dead.
Right.
But he, in terms of chess, he is counted as dead. He found out that he could still cause his blood to circulate via his powers, but actually stop his actual arm.
Have you come to trade?
So
Take care of
it
yourself.
looks like he's
No
dead,
one else will
but
come
his
to trade.
blood's actually still circulating.
Anything for me?
Okay.
So of course they've gone, oh shit, he's died. So they've got rid of him, because of course they think he's dead. They'll just go get someone else and try the procedure again. Unknown to them, he was still alive, still pumping his blood around. It just happened to stop his heart. And it's just like, he's not dead. He just purely stopped his heart to escape death. Not escape death, to escape constantly living as in a tiny little room, being, he enjoyed being tortured. He wanted to see other stuff. Yeah, and he was the Rook. Then you have the Pawn, who is a half elf, so half human, half elf. Who was injected with dragon DNA and slowly mutated into a half dragon. And the picture I have for him is fucked up, but so cool. Then you have the Knight, who wasn't really a human. It was more, they found an anomaly. They found a centaur with an interesting thing. So you know how a centaur is half human, half horse?
Yeah.
It's the reverse. Horse head, human body.
Okay.
Hence he's the Knight. In a chessboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you have the Bishop, who was another rare, well, not really a rare anomaly. They put the DNA of a rare anomaly mermaid into a human, and that's what came out. So imagine a standard mermaid, but rather than a mermaid tail, it's octopus tentacles.
So Ursula
she also-
from My Little Mermaid.
That's a little My Little Mermaid, but nice, green, and has healing abilities.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember all of them now. I'm trying to remember what I missed. Okay, the king and the queen. Okay. The king is a human that got infected
I had to
with
re-download the
magical DNA and slowly mutated into a magical.
Why?
And that
Okay.
picture is. Yeah. And then the queen is. I can't remember what I've set up as the actual the DNA that she got injected with, but it's thousands upon thousands that they mix together, and she's like a weird, like top half human, but she's got kind of like scorpionish legs growing out of her back and stuff. She's got claws like on her shoulder. Her lower half is like all scorpion-esque.
Yeah.
Pure mutation.
Scylla would be best monster girl that has tentacles for legs. I mean, if we're talking, if we're talking tentacle for legs, Buster, then she technically, does she have tentacles? They're more like serpentine dogs, right? If we're talking design from Smite, anyway.
No, she has. The bishop is purely it is octopus tentacles because she is a monk.
What is Grim talking about? He's talking about like
I do have the picture somewhere.
characters that he's created for like a Ruby thing.
I'll chuck it in the roleplay chat that I made just so I could post some pictures up. That's the dragon I had to make.
The fuck?
It's too far away.
Bingo.
Go get that.
That's what she's based on. It's in the Discord roleplay chat.
Oh, I've seen that picture before.
Yeah. Have I got all of them on here? I think I have. Yeah, so I've got the knight, and then I've got the pawn. It's such a beautiful picture for that, for the pawn, because you can still tell that it is a human that's kind of become a dragon.
Hmm. The horseman kind of creeps me out, I won't lie.
Yeah, that's why I kind of made him like that, because it's just like, yeah, creepy kind of works. Have I got the queen on here? I don't think I've got the queen on here, annoyingly. Yeah, the end goal of the
See the gun person?
that Ralph
Yeah, I
wants
did.
to do, he
Buster,
wants to try
you
and
look
get
cool
all
as
of them out
fuck.
of the chess project, even though he's not
Right.
massive. Even though he's not much friends with
I need to get closer.
with the knight and the queen.
Yeah. If you ever read Unordinary,
No, I haven't.
they have a system based around king queen chess pieces as well, and they're all about like there are people with everyone has a superpower in the world. It's kind of like My Hero Academia. Everyone has a superpower, but these guys like go to a school for high tier superpowers, and like their entire civilizations run on if you have a high tier power, you get better shit. You're better than everyone else. And there's one guy that gets into school. He has no powers, but yeah, like the entire thing around it is based on the whole king queen system, and there's it's really cool that system and like the amount of things you can do with that. Like the king, for instance, is the most powerful guy, queen most powerful girl, but they have to actually fight for territory against other schools as well, because against other kings and queens. Really, really cool. I recommend it if you haven't seen it or read it.
My question is, where's the anime?
It's a manga, so don't think there will be one. Well, Harry, you've seen it?
I'm out of range.
Webtoon, I think. I don't know if that counts as a manga. No, it's a manhwa. Manhwa. It's Korean, I think. I think that's what it's called. A manhwa.
There's more fake. Why not?
And we also went with the chess theme. MAR? What's MAR?
Like, I'm also working on a slightly
I read
larger
it off
project, which
Webtoons
I
app.
mentioned beforehand.
Yeah, same.
Basically, it's an RP project built through Discord.
But yeah. I remember you mentioning it.
Yeah, I didn't really go into it much though. It was kind of like a giant. It's kind of like a giant game of D&D, but not really.
I need to get closer.
Ever read Girls of Wilds? No, never seen it. Same with Heroes. Yeah, I watch. I watch.
Up to 600
read quite a few.
players.
MAR's a
Through
manga
12
anime
guilds,
physical?
which each guild can have up to 50 players.
Right.
And then alongside that, there are like additional kind of factions, but it's more. If you don't want to be in a guild, you can either be neutral, NPC, or part of the council. So
I need
it's
to
kind of
target
cool.
something first.
So it's just a big D&D game, basically.
Basically. Also, it's not just like limited to like magic and stuff. It's like you can literally do like be whatever sort of creature you want. You have to go under like certain limits. You can't go, oh yeah, I'm a demigod. It's like no. But you are put under restrictions that's dependent on, first off, the overarching rule of
Hi there.
my choice and whoever I've deemed to have like that sort of power, and then whatever guild you're going into, if they allow that sort of thing. If not, you'd have to go and see if you can join a different guild.
Yeah.
But like at the moment, I've not got it set up. I've got it partially set up. Like I've got set all the rooms and some bits and pieces because it's all done through Discord.
Yeah.
And like I need to set up a bit further with it, but like at the moment there are so many channels, but how I've set the roles up, so with guilds you have your own guild category. In each of those sections you have trying to remember it now. You have the main guild hall, you have the guild hall layout, which will be a locked channel that literally just has like the descriptions / pictures of like the actual layout of the actual guild, so you actually have a proper look in your head
Yeah.
about how the guild physically works. Then there are 5 rooms which are 10 people each, and that's purely living quarters, so you live all together in your guild and you're limited to like 10 per thing, hence there's 50. And then I think there's one more room that I can't remember. But then there's 12 sets of these, but you can only see what your guild is entitled to see.
Yeah.
And it's taken me a hell of a long time to do, because I've also got to do all of the towns and stuff, because basically how it works is rather than it being one full chat of just
Fuck's sake,
constant,
what's
because that would go
going on?
mental with 600 people. It's you basically go off into smaller parties, and do other bits and pieces, and then you can travel around the world by basically going to the different locations, but you've got to do it thematically. So you're traveling to Nerabithia. You have to go through Dargan's Peak, Maradaya, and Sino to get to where you're going. So you make these stop points. It's your choice how quickly you go through them, but you have to be in a decent. You have to do it in a decent way. You can't just suddenly just go, "Oh yeah, we fast traveled." No, it's you've got to fight. At least over a couple of days, you've travelled through. Could be that you spend a few times in different locations. It could be you get sidetracked because someone goes, there's a dragon attacking Tanaya. Can your team please help us? Sort of thing. I'm gonna have a chat with the guys that made the Idle RPG bot.
Yeah.
Which at the moment is called the Not Quite Fate bot.
Oh.
Because it's the only other game that people play on it.
Oh.
Well, the Pokemon one's kind of, it sits in the background and you kind of occasionally go into it, and then Gacha's just kind of a fun thing. But they've got like a quest system, and I want to have it set up so you can get quests. They just randomly appear, that just go, quest, here, go do this. After a certain amount of time has elapsed, it counts as you completing it. If you gain,
You'll siphon a soul again. Ah.
You'll actually have gold, which will more be you can pay. There will be quite a few like little bots that kind of work in different methods, but which is more just you can spend the gold to buy RP based items and stuff.
Right.
Receivable as well. When you reach the 300 limit, deletion will start with your adventure. Jesus Christ.
I need to target something first.
I did siphon that guy's soul, right? Yeah, okay, I did.
I need to get closer.
So forgetful and stealing those souls? I know, right? Always forget. Right, put down the soul stealer thingy.
See what I get in my summon.
I don't have a target.
Oh, you're doing your first summon?
Well, after the tutorial ones.
Yeah. Oh boys, let's see what he gets.
Saber, Giles, the Rise.
Gills the Rays, yeah. Yeah, Endergrim is currently playing FGO for the longest time. For the first time.
He looks like he's gone through some shit.
Yeah, Gills has. He's had troubles.
Now to do, should I sit there and just click the 10 times summon, or slowly go through all of them so I can actually look into them?
10 times summon.
Let's look into them actually.
The 10 times summon still lets you look into it, by the way. It just does it quicker.
I've got Rider, Hero Crystal, I don't know what that is.
Oh, their SS rates went up, so when you get a chance for your free draw, before it resets to GBF. It resets at like 2, right?
I'm doing the friend point summons because I've got 4,000.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get there.
Essence.
I'll do the summon.
Oh, we've got a new character. Caster Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Ah, yes, Amadeus.
Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. And that was the only like new stuff. Cool.
Already got the log entry, got FGO. I'm ahead of you guys. I'm ahead of you guys. I've done it. I'm already here. I'm there. I'm there. Get one unlimited. That would be great though. That would be pretty funny. Good boy, he says. Troll.
I need to target something first.
Tell you what I'll do, guys. I will
Nice,
finish
okay.
these quests that I'm doing, hand them in, and then I will do the daily on GBF. I'll do that on stream for you guys, for you, Hatter, so you can see, buddy. And then after that, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Then I'll be back and I'll continue streaming.
Yeah, that ain't too bad considering I've just got Amadeus Mozart. I've got a hero crystal for a caster.
What did you bring me?
Ah, yeah, the crystals. You don't need them right now, but they're gonna be useful later on. Very useful.
Need something? Don't die out there.
Don't die out there, as I'm fighting a giant spider, like 2 times the size of me.
Have you come
Speaking
to
of,
trade?
Peter's not here right now.
Remember, everything
Please leave
has
a
its
message
use.
after the beep.
Dunes have everything we need.
Hi there. The dunes have everything we need.
You do have everything we need. Sounds stupid. Well, I'm gonna go hand in this quest over here, and then yeah. Summer Dragon Girl, Bear, do something in it. Oh. Peter went to go get Subway. Well, where's my Subway? I want Subway. I feel like I missed out on Subway. Yeah, what's Subway? I'll give Peter a call and he'll get us all Subway. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Bye.
Insolent fool. You will pay for your trespassing.
What is this guy? Is he Death Knight? Dot and Dolly are my 2 best friends. Dot and Dolly are amazing, little llamas. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. I'm just saying. You sound dumb. Can I? Yeah, you.
Over 2 seconds.
Alright.
For the Emperor.
Yeah, for the Horde, bitch.
Fix.
What'd you fix? I've just found a new quest. Fuck my life. Fuck my life.
You know, an AFK channel and I've put Dopey in it.
Oh. I'm not sure Dopey was AFK. Was he?
Yes, microphone muted and he's not sat in this channel.
Oh, he always mutes his microphone. And he's not in the
Well, I
channel
put him
because he
in
can't get in the channel. Well, to be fair, he's not talking to anyone. He'll be fine. Yeah, he wasn't AFK. He's like, I wasn't AFK. I'm gonna try and help this guy. Right, yeah, don't leave me! Don't leave me! What's he doing? I saved this guy's ass.
Hi.
Or
I was like, why are you sat in the bottom channel with not you? Oh yeah, okay. No, I have that channel.
Yeah, no, okay.
right, one done, boys, one done.
Usually whenever I go AFK, I just leave. It's easy. Oh, yeah. Bear man. I'm currently killing midgets.
Phew. Woo, boys! I'm sorry, I was in the middle of PvP against 2 people.
Oh, I haven't seen a single person since I've been here.
Oh, third one shot up!
Oh no! That's why you just become invincible and walk away slowly. It's the best way. Still haven't leveled up. It takes ages.
We killed 3 people. 3 people. We killed 3 people and then we died. I think we did good there.
Did good, Ma.
I think you followed the wrong
Look at me, Ma.
Proud of you.
So it turns out I think it's just this one place where it's fucking populated by Alliance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't seen anyone.
Yeah, I mean, like, I left this place to continue questing elsewhere, came back, and immediately ran into the Alliance. So yeah, I think it's just this place.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna avoid that place.
You have to come here as a conquest.
No, I'm gonna ignore that. Fuck the Horde. I'm doing it.
Come on.
Just gonna leave them. Never go kill.
They on a rampage?
Bring
Damn,
anything.
fucking straight.
Okay.
Yeah, I was fucking bitches up and taking names. I only came here to hand in
Can't
one
decide
fucking
what to
quest.
stick into. Like if
Sorry.
I want to stick, I can't decide if I want to stick with the current paladin I am, or if I want to switch to one of the others. I've forgotten their names because I'm smart.
Well, you got Holy, Protection, and Retribution.
At the moment, I'm
Do you wanna
retribution. Kinda, I like healing, but it kind of sucks doing a campaign solo when you're a healer.
Yep. Do you want to tank?
I don't know. I'll stick with this for the moment, but then I'll decide later.
Yeah.
I'll probably go into healing because I used to main heal.
Come on, guys, leave me alone.
No, don't leave him alone.
alone.
Bully him. Make him feel bad.
Skyrim Mountain
My brain's
flashbacks.
gone now. I don't know how to do the next mission.
Next mission?
If you go, if you go right to the bottom on the main menu, and then there should be a little banner thing. Click on that.
I got it.
Nah.
Such bullies.
I
don't
really
get that.
fancy something now.
Fam, don't even. Don't
Yeah.
like, literally.
I know I shouldn't, but I really want one. God damn. That's BMT. Oh, baby.
Do you like pina coladas? Getting drunk in the rain.
Ah, loud noises.
Loud noises.
Loud noises.
Right, just let me.
Oh, did you
Oh.
see what me and Gatch came to the conclusion on in regards to our characters?
I did. I did.
It's one of you, Lucifer.
I know, I've changed mine to an incubus hooker.
Oh.
Well, I mean, is there any other kind?
That's succubus.
Well,
That's a
why
female.
would it told me it was
Right.
here? No, it's here. Oh no.
And then Gatch is a rat ogre, drunken brawler.
That just sounds cool.
Oh.
I approve of this.
And Bear is a bear king dad.
That's
Because we
true.
found a dad for that. in the April Fool's section.
You picked the dad class. Alright.
Yeah, we found a dad class.
Was it just bad jokes?
Yeah, I get power from bad jokes.
That's a thing?
It does, which is cool.
Wait, it's actually a thing?
That's actually a thing.
Wow.
Alright, that's
Let me get the thing up.
that's cool.
I'm gonna go over here and then I'm gonna jump off and get something to eat. But before that, obviously do GBF.
Alright, so dads of all races can be as gentle as a butterfly or as vicious as a swarm of bees. With strength and wisdom, dads will protect those who he loves. Armed with unique magic and a sword engraved the world's best dad on the handle. The special magic is handed down from his dad and his dad before. Dads use their voice to inspire others around them and assault their enemies. If words are not enough, the dad does not hesitate to kick some butt.
So you're a bard?
Kind of.
Makes sense.
The equipment, you have a Hawaiian shirt, socks with sandals, then either cargo shorts or a fanny pack of holding.
Fanny pack of holding.
Yeah, it has to be the fanny pack of holding.
Yeah.
Alright, so cargo shorts, drab and years out of style, these pants hold up 70 pounds of miscellaneous items while weighing 25% of the load carried them. It takes one action to find anything stored in the pants. If the pants are worn by any other class, they will rip and fall off.
No.
Oh.
Fanny pack of holding. The fanny pack acts as a bag of holding which can hold up to 35 pounds. If the pack is lost, another has been made from 1 yard of leather and scrap metal. This takes you 2 full days or 6 long rests.
That's a long time.
World's best dad longsword. But this longsword with the words "World's best dad" engraved into the hilt can be one of the deadliest weapons in the universe when wielded by a dad. This longsword has the same properties as any ordinary sword, except that it is considered an artisan's tool, and therefore you are proficient in it. Dad bod. In order to be a dad, you must be playing a male character. Females are moms, and they cannot be dads. However, you do not need to have biological children to be a dad.
Thank you, buddy.
You can simply regard everyone in your party as your family. Starting at the first level, while you are wearing no armor and not wielding a shield, and dressed in a Hawaiian shirt with socks and sandals.
I want her.
Your AC is equal to 10 plus your Constitution modifier and your Wisdom modifier. Beginning at level 1, you gain the mending cantrip and can cast it normally. Handyman. Fatherly advice. At the second level, you can inspire others by your singing of classic rock or use of air guitar and air drums. To do so, you use a bonus action on your turn and choose up to 3 creatures within 30 feet. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw once within the next 10 minutes. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. You may perform this action a number of times.
Pretty cool gun, though.
Wisdom modifier before having to complete a short or long rest.
Oh my god.
Jack of all trades. At the third level, you can add half of your
dwarf
proficiency
lolly.
bonus rounded down to any.
I got a
ability check
tattoo.
you make doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. Then there's the ability score and grease, which doesn't really matter at the moment.
You got no chance to reset.
Let me help you with that. At the 5th level, any ally within a 5-foot radius gets an advantage on skill checks equal to the help action. Distraction action. Beginning at the 6th level, use your refined wit to distract your enemy with a 30-foot range with a bad joke or telling the target his shoes are untied. The target must succeed on the wisdom saving throw.
Right guys, I'm going to head off for now. I'll be back here in around about an hour after I've eaten and done everything I need to do. Yeah, an hour I'll be back with more World of Warcraft, and yeah, I'll see you guys then.
This
Have a good
action
one.
can be used a number of times equal to your wisdom